Hi, welcome back to RDLP. I'm your host, the Prince of Play Solon, and we're back with Night in the Woods. And when we last left off, there's a freaking gosh darn murderer that's going to go around murder things. That's what they do. That's what murderers do. We saw a creepy shadow, and that's not good. They seemed to have a body with them, and then they walked through a fence, which was neat. And Kara Ellison just wrote in a freaking amazing write-up on Paste, which I could not finish because it got a little spoilery, and I was like, wait, stop, nope, we will stop here. One of their main things that we can talk about now that we're here at this point in the game is that they were like, this shadow walks through the fence and it like breaks the bubble between what is real life and what is the supernatural. This gate itself kind of represents that, but also that the gate represents what is beyond the game itself and what is something that we can control. We see May here. Hey, May. Everything in her adventure so far has been about going back to her past. And some things are not the same way she saw them, and sometimes they are. And Kara Ellison made this amazing point that was like, hey, by the way, we are walking entirely right to left. From the first thing we do is walk from right to left, which is like reading a book backwards or like playing Super Mario Brothers backwards. It's an idea of return, is the idea of walking backwards. We walk all the way into our room from right to left whenever we want to go home. And I was like, oh, that's really good. That's a really good catch. And I felt like dumb for not catching it, but I was like, yes, Kara's got her back. And I had another friend, because we've been talking about Night in the Woods a lot, and it's amazing just the different takes that people have on it. Fan Trevor, who is the owner of Blue Heron Games and makes a very cool game called Collectors and Capers. Makes a very cool board game. And we were talking, he was like, hey, Solon, what? I didn't grow up in a small town. I grew up in Seattle. What's the difference between a big town and a small town? So that's our question for today. That's our question for today, and we're gonna go have a nightmare right meow. Right meow. Right meow. So that long intro is just to say, like, hey, let's think about this while we're playing Night in the Woods today. Thank you, Trevor, by the way, for the inspiration. What is the difference between a small town and a big town? And what parts of this are more relative on a wide scale of ideas and what isn't? And so those are the kinds of things I want to think about, especially while we're... Ooh, it gets all folly. Good. All of our other nightmare levels so far have had so much structure, and it's nice to see that, hey, this whole space so far doesn't at all. All the buildings are sideways and broken down. Maybe we're breaking farther into... Yes. Yes, that's freaky. Oh, these sharp diagonals are super violent. Is this a Gregory? Is that what that ghosty is? Oh yeah, this is haunting. I love it! Although I haven't found any of the guys, so... maybe I shouldn't get too excited until we actually find what we're here for. But yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot that's different between a small town and a big town. I think there's a difference in one of the things that I explained to Trevor was that there's a difference in the like outlets that you have, whether you're in a small tiny town, a mid-sized town, a big town, big city, metropolitan area. You have different outlets, and that kind of translate in different ways. And like the two extremes that I could think of that have a weirdly similar idea set is in Japan, they have this concept of the hikikomori, or NEET, which means no employment, no job, no training. So they are considered as failures in life, which is also the same idea in America as the burnout, where they have nothing. They're considered failures by the city, by their towns, by their community. And that's kind of where May is at right now too. Is we've been considered failures by our community and our town, and us coming back home is our own way of kind of succumbing to that failure. And so like I just brought those as like two completely different points of view, completely different ways of peas and carrots. Two different, they have these people, whether you're like May or whether you're kind of like an online person who has who just plays online all day. That's not like a bad thing or necessarily denoting of failure, but the stereotype, which is especially common in Japan, in the word hikikomori, is woohoo. The stereotype is that you're a failure by society, and that's just the identity that people take now. And so this is the difference between like a big town. In a big city, your outlets are actually like lowered. Whereas in a small town, we're literally outside breaking lights and like stealing food from the grocery store. And that's stuff that's like, yeah, I've been there. Which is something you can't really do in the same way in a big city. Oh, I guess it's not a platform I can jump on. Because you get in trouble, or there'll be other people there who see you do these things. You can't just run out to a field and like get into chicanery. Oh geez, these platforms are messing with me. Saying there's a fine line in the sociological makeup of what it means when you just want to like just succumb to your own like base desires and be like, you know what, I give up on trying the rat race that is a neoliberal lifestyle, which is where May is at right now and why we're kind of having nightmares and depression and stuff like that. So eventually you break and you give up, and in a big city, maybe that means, oh my god, take me out of this world. I got the fourth one and then I fell. This is a nightmare. I swear, oh, here it is. There. Is it a bird with a fish? Ooh. It's a heron. Funny how that works. Oh, we need a lot less of something here. We need to like drink some water before we go to bed so we don't have these awful nightmares every night. Okay, so we escaped our nightmare. It's a new day, and now we get to go hang out with one of our friends. We're gonna go hang out with Greg, we get to hang out with Angus, and we get to hang out with B all separately, which is new. Usually we're hanging out with them in a group, especially Angus. We've never hung out with Angus on our own, which means we have no idea what Angus thinks about May at all. But let's meet with Mom for a second. Morning, sunshine. You feeling okay? You look a little limp. Yeah, weird dreams every night, weird night. You say weird a lot. Just being honest. You taking headache meds? They're in the bathroom cabinet. Yeah, I am. They're kind of working, and kind of not. Well, maybe you need more sleep. I mean, more than 10 hours is so you already get. You've always been my sleepy girl. Oof. What did you do last night? Went to the library with B? That sounds like a nice, normal person thing. It was. It was very nice and normal. Weird? Interesting. Okay, gotta go. Be safe, hon. Take it easy, you really do look a little tired. Getting out makes me feel better. Me too. Maybe it's a good day to get out in the fresh air. I'll let you know. Bye, sweetie. Bye, Mom. And I rocket out the front door. Right through the window up above the door. We're out of here. So who are we gonna hang out with? I think we're gonna hang out with Angus today. I'm hoping so. Wait. I gotta talk to our guy, Selmers, because he was great last night. Oh, thanks. Having you to bounce ideas off helps. I am good for that. Want to hear a new poem? Yes. This is a short one, because I'm tired. Me too, so that works out. I got mad one time. It was online. I've been mad on the internet before too. It's crazy making. Yeah! I've been mad on the internet before too. It's so relatable. I literally couldn't even record this until getting mad at the internet for an hour. I made the fatal mistake of looking at Twitter and saw, oh, one of my best friends and YouTuber people is totally getting harassed by people on the internet right now. Wonderful. And so I had to like rally and support and try to like help, and I was like, God, I'm not doing anything to help. But then after that moment, I was like, you know what? We'll just play some Night in the Woods and feel a lot better and hang out with our friends. Cause nobody deserves to get bullied online. That's no okay. I was over dumb stuff too, like, oh, we don't like her because she's a feminist and we're boys, and it's like, come on, guy. That's really insecure. Why aren't you talking about me? It was weird. Super weird. So Angus, what's the haps, my buh? Said I'd take you up to the park. You did indeed. You ready to go? Yeah, I'm excited. Are you? Yeah, we never get to hang out. Yeah, I guess, huh? I've been hanging out with Greg so much, it'll be nice to actually get to know you a little better. I'm pretty great. Ghost hunting with Angus. So you think the guy you saw was a ghost? Not a guy, a ghost. Right. Why does nobody believe me it was a ghost? Well, I mean, ghosts don't actually exist, first off. I'm pretty sure they do. Well, I need evidence. What counts? A ghost walking up and saying hello, and me saying, hey, I have verified you're a dead person. Could be a zombie, or Frankenstein, or a Dracula. Or maybe if they're made of ghosty stuff. Ghosty Stuff can be our podcast about ghosts. My Dead Mouse podcast, Ghosting Stuff. This episode of Ghosty Stuff brought to you by Donut Wolf. Welcome to Ghosty Stuff. I'm May and I saw ghosts, and this is Angus, who don't believe me. I'm Angus and this is May. She's a crazy person. Let's go be crazy together. We're going to the park. What else do you do with your best friends when you're out and about? You gotta go get crazy together and go ghost hunting. We're gonna go to the cemetery. Nice evening. It looks like a nice evening. Look at all these soft, like, pastels. This is really nice. pallet here. My mom used to take us up here to play frisbee. I got hit in the teeth with a frisbee once, full speed. Jeez. Casey and me were throwing things at each other's heads? Oh. We stopped after the frisbee. Not a dog. Not a dog, and I can't catch no frisbees in my teeth. Posted. Do not feed or touch the wildlife. Well, that seems extreme. Well, clearly. I don't know. Can't go to the woods to, like, socialize with the woods. I guess. There's some folks living in cabins up here, and you can, feed and touch them if you want. It's a weird old place up here. There's all kind of weird stuff back up in the park. Old stuff just hanging out in the woods. We'll hit my old scout camp on the way up, I think. Busy woods. Okay, better get going before it gets dark. This is so great. This is our first time being, we made the name of the game. It is midday, close to evening in the woods. And here we are. Classic video game, midday to early evening in the woods. Just before sunset. Colon. Colon, just before sunset. It's almost dinner time, honey. Come home, please. Yeah, let's just have a nice... We're having a nice walk in the woods. You alright? Yeah, I got asthma is all. Sorry you gotta wait for me. I didn't know you had asthma. Didn't you run cross country back in junior high? Let's just affirm that. Actually, I really want to affirm that. Yeah, but I never finished a race. Why'd you keep doing it? Ooh, this is a good bit. I have no idea. What is this thing? This is like a lime kiln, I think. Limes? Kiln? Limes kiln? This is like a foreign tongue. Limestone. You like do something with it in here and it becomes this other thing. Oh. Limestone's weird because it's mostly made of skeletons of sea creatures from like millions of years ago. So like there was all underwater stuff or something at one point. Whoa. No way. No way? I mean, rocks don't lie. Like right where we're standing, there were like ancient horrible sea monsters. Creepy and awesome. That's history. Okay, I'm ready to go. Yeah, there we go. That's so neat. We didn't know that Angus needed had asthma. I don't know if he needs an inhaler. We didn't get to ask that. Or that he ran cross country and also didn't know why he ran cross country because he never finished his races, but he always kept doing it, which is like, what an interesting, why? What an interesting point. All right, we there yet? Are we there yet? You need to take a break? I'm okay. No problem. So, if this place was underwater, where'd the water go? To the ocean, I guess. And like, the earth is always shifting, so mountains get all pushed up. Where it used to be just flat ground. Weird, because things are very boring nowadays. I think all that crazy stuff was going on here. There's always more weird stuff that happened to find out about later. Okay, let's go again. Just me and my boy talking history. Climbing up a big ass hill. Another lime kiln? Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. Sorry. Seriously, it's fine. Let's hang for a minute. Okay. I should know all this stuff about like ancient sea creature rocks or whatever. Limestone. I was gonna take a class on dinosaurs back at school. What happened? It was all full up. That class fills up fast. I bet. I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are like the most interesting animals. Who doesn't? Things were so scary and cool back then. We'd die in like 5 minutes, haha! Oh yeah, ancient creatures would eat us, no problem. Be glad for the millions of years between us. Weird. Time, dude? Time makes most dangerous things less dangerous. Most things, at least. Okay. Okay, that was deep, I liked it. You ready to roll? Yeah, we're almost at the top. Sweet. Time makes most things less dangerous. Most things. I like that line a lot. Well, it's nighttime. We've climbed to the top of the mountain. We've peaked. And it was a hell of a hike. It took all day, and now it is now a night in the woods. That was a lot easier when I was 11. We passed what, 3 gates on the way up here? I lost count. Weird. Used to be open back then. You ready to go? Not far now, just up ahead. Yay. Whoa, just a couple rando gravestones. Yeah, these were, I forget. They were involved in the Possum Massacre. That, like, the labor strike thing. Yeah, we read about that at the library. Where it was like the miners versus National Guard. Happened back in town like 100 years ago. Why are they up here? I think these were some of the bad guys. And some of the miners. Didn't want them buried in town. Oh. Huh. Yeah, one of the weird parts is that the miners weren't considered to be like townsfolk. They would work in the mines and then go to another town that wasn't Possum Springs. There's like a few old graveyards up here from like colonial times. I guess there's one up here somewhere too. Well, that's spooky. Just bones. Ancient shark bones. Yeah, see? Nothing left to be scary. No ghosties? Oh, come on. We gotta find a ghost up here. I need to prove to Angus that the ghosts are real. Okay, that was already, it's getting haunting. I think the game itself is starting to figure out what's going on. Wow, we're up really high and really far out. I can't even see the town from here. It's south of us, behind whatever ridge that is. So what, are we just supposed to wait here and see if anything happens? You tell me, you're the expert, you're the whole reason we're here. I guess we'll just wait here and see if anything happens. Nice night. Yeah. Back at school, I couldn't see as many stars. That always made me sad. Oh yeah, they're really nice up here. I wish I knew the constellations like you did. What? You know all the names and the stories and stuff. I wish. I can never remember them other than... I think that one up there's like a bell or something. No. Remember that time we were all at the longest night bonfire? And we spotted the constellations together? And you told us all about them. That's not a thing that happened. Oh wow, maybe it was like a dream or something? God, I barely remember now. I wonder what fake constellations and stories you dreamed up. Okay, humor me. I'll find the constellations, you tell me about them. Okay then. We're gonna go stargazing! We're gonna stargaze with Ango! Oh, nice! Okay, next time on RDLP, we're gonna stargaze with Ango. This is delightful! That's wonderful! Thank you for joining us, and let me know if you have any thoughts about differences between small towns and big towns. That was kind of one of the themes of the episodes, and then we got lost in the woods, and it's kind of just a nice, like, roundabout way to come back to here. In big cities, there's ways to get lost, but they might not literally be outside. When you get lost in places in a big city, it's kind of it's a different feeling. It's a different style of living, but it doesn't mean that the problems or the solutions are all that different, or the sources where those problems come from are different. And so, yeah, I want to kind of connect some of these dots more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on RDLP for more Night in the Woods.